Hello, welcome back. Kali ini kita bakal main visual novel. Namanya Doki Literal Club. Gue ngecek di Steam sih, dan gue ngecek beberapa let's players juga main kayak Cinnamon Toast Cat, Jacksepticeye main ini, dan gue penasaran soalnya gue sempat main beberapa dan it says lumayan gila. Bukan kayak visual novel kayak isinya ecchi hentai atau gimana, cuman ini gila sih katanya. So let's just lihat aja deh ya kayak gimana game-nya. Gue sendiri nggak tahu bener-bener mau kayak gimana. Alright, what should I put my name on? Dion. Gue harus baca ini ya. Kayak hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Iya, gue juga punya temen yang kayak gitu, kayak waktu kecil gak bisa temenan, tapi gede kalau dipikir-pikir gak mungkin bisa temenan. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. Okay, suara cewek. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Ethion. Well, if you persist for acting weird and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Typical Osana Najimi banget ya, teman kecil banget. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Kayak nama sayur Sayori. Alright, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. No, that's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations, we were dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sure likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average. While spending my free time on games and anime. Typically me. Jadi kayak gue baru bisa relate ke karakter ini sih. Oh well. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Exactly me. I don't like to socialize when talking to strangers and all that kind of stuff. Lanjut. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I can see you will like me soon, girl. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? You made me keep worrying about you. Oh, sweet girl. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Enak ya kalau punya teman yang bisa support you in this kind of way. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? A carefree girl. More than that, I'm supposed to even myself relent to her. Like seeing her worry so much about it makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. You actually like her a little bit, don't you? Move on. Our school days are as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivations. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Kill it. Gue bener-bener kayak ngebayangin gue masuk SMA, mulai cari-cari kuliah lah, ekstrakurikuler atau gimana. Kayak kuliah juga ya harus nyari kayak gitu kan, diminta aktor segala macam. Tapi jangan sampai gue cuma kuliah pulang. Watching animes and stuff. Yeah, it's totally me. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yay! Hello, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing up. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait out for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Why are you blushing, girl? Why are you blushing? And what? Well, that you could come to my club. Aww. Cuma pengen waktu berduaan aja lo ya, bener-bener dasar. Sorry. Yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. Oh. Usual American Japanese stuff. Mimi. Sayori is first president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. With that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. You gotta read people, they'll read a lot of books. Baca buku. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I will bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Natsuki. Sounds even better with cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Hey, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I thought you didn't call me a new member. Yeah, I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Well, hello. It's a pleasure meeting you too. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? This girl, I don't like her already. Way to kill the atmosphere. Typical. Ah, it's you. What a nice surprise. How do you know me? Who are you? Tipe-tipe yang cheerful, tipe-tipe pemimpin kayak gini kelihatan banget. Ini tipe-tipe pendiam, ini tipe-tipe bawel. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So you... Jadi lu pengen masuk cuma gara-gara ngeliat ini. Well, this one's cute. This one's certainly cute. A little bit of the mature kind of style. And you... Oh well. Let's see. What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it. Yeah. Get the hell out. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki. Oh, you're blushing. Every girl, when they blush, looks a little cute. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is someone I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably the first year. Yep. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Aww. You can't just ignore when she gets moody. Ini kayak tipe gedenya, just a little bit of a lolly. Ini yang the normal type. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Oh, this is you, the smartest in the club. I can see that. Matanya merem terus. Orang tidur. Kau Don't say things like that. Oh, again, a girl blushes. Starting to like this game. Alright. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Which one? Ah, this one, Monica. Kurang Jepang sih namanya Monica. Biasa banget. But that's right. It's great to see you again, Etienne. Monica smiles really? Really? Get this out of the way. Emang cewek senyum kayak gitu harus pasang pose. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Typical. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little what? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Etienne. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I have to choose already. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Ah, sorry, I got a little too excited. What's with the pose? Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk toward to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki promptly marches back to the bed table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Cool! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Lapar. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii ne! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Typical smug face. Just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full. Look, it's delicious. And has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me so like I... Sundere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Dere sundere. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. For the record, ini baru pertama kali gue visual novel. Biasanya gue cuma nonton doang kayak punyanya Klanat atau Full Boyfriend atau apapun lah. Biasa gue cuma nonton doang, gue gak pernah main dan ngomong ini. Jadi kayak entertaining sendiri buat gue sendiri sih. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Wow, girl. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Okay, I have to give each the girls their own voices. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Suara Monica gimana ya? Dia kayak model kayak apa? Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Ini yang tipe embarrass. Not bad. Insulted? Yuri looks away. Kalau semua cewek Luxuwe kayak gini, gak mungkin semua cewek gak punya pacar. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for you, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiled to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically director of Sayori. Ini tipe yang bukan kita punya jawaban, bisa ngasih jawaban gitu ya. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. So confident, are you? We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? A home where you have 4 girls living with you. Sounds like really good home. You know what I mean. Continue. As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Again, move this thing. Well, you know. Boy, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. That's right. Everything has their own politics, agenda, even on clubs. Kadang ya buat gue males ngikut hal-hal begitu sih. Mau itu UKM lah, mau itu apa lah. Kayak semua udah punya komunitasnya sendiri. Kalau misalnya mau masuk rasanya aneh sendiri, especially kalau misalnya lo punya teman. Jadi ya rasanya aneh-aneh, ini bener aneh lah. Gue gak suka. Moving on. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Minna? Yeah, we'll do our best. What's that? You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same girls. Such different girls, with me picking which one would be best. Okay, first impression, I think kayak semua bakal milih Yuri pasti. Yuri modelnya yang kayak paling mature dan most boys have Oedipus complex yang kayak suka yang lebih tua, but I'm gonna hold on to this one. The usual cliche thingy kayak main sama childhood friend, but oh well. First impression kita nggak tahu. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Etienne, what kind of things do you like to read? Me personally, gue suka baca. I like George Orwell, 1984. Terus I've read Mockingbird. Well, the usual literature that you have to read if you want to read books. So, belum pernah beli baca buku out of curiosity kayak, gue harus coba baca. Tapi ya, oh well. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, yeah, you know it, boy. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. May I have manga? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke with a thing after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aww. Poor little girl. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Well, let's see if you can find comfort with me. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately craft something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, so deep. I hate horror. Natsuki suka manga dari model. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute, says the girl with this kind of eye. Alrighty, moving on. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Why so bitchy? Just asking. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Sundere muncul lagi. You wouldn't like them. You actually want people to see it, don't you? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yuri. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Malu sendiri dia. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Monica with her cute pose. I have an idea for everyone. You know? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Tipe cewek begini yang ketawa-ketawa biasanya poemnya berat. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ition? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Aww. Seneng lu. Senang lo ya disenyumin, bener-bener. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sawyer may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh, look at the girls' faces. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. but I'm sorry. I thought, Ito yun. You all. I'm defenseless against this, girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. So she wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Wow, you have that kind of relationship, huh? Okay. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came with the cupcakes, I was super pissed. Well, with that kind of blushy, shy tsundere eyes. Maybe I should go with her? I don't know. And then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ethan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. No girls in real life do that. Just for the record. But for the sake of this entertainment and video and visual novels, I'll enjoy it. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Shira and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Theon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, sorry, I never walk home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Perhaps. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess let's start with a writing poem tonight. Let's write a poem. Oh my god, I have to write it. I really have to write it, really. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. First, we have to choose the girls first. You know what? Let's pick I think let's go with the Sayori line. Sayori is como sih? Doki. Okay, Doki. Pure, I don't know. Unrestrained. Lust. You might as well. Uncanny, ocean. Oke, main gini aja. Kita bakal pilih kata-kata yang paling kita suka. Kita lihat kita dapetnya siapa ya. Oke, sweet. Party, troll, ambient, crash, and sing. Kiss. Inside lipstick, tenacious, daydream, destiny, wonderful, uncontrollable, melody, dream, suicide, damn. Uncontrollable. Games. Bros, childhood. Karena kita mau main ini kan. Vertigo, extreme, excitement, entropy, time, death. Who's this girl with death, suicide, and everything? Jumpy, cry, milk, sunset. I hate milk. Misfortune, nightgown, contamination, skipping, love, raindrops, heaven sent, chocolate, joy, chocolate. I love chocolate. Comfort, desire, vivacious, boop, boop. Clouds, kawaii, kawaii. Tragedy, charm, playground, landscape, play, tone, imagination, marriage, marriage. Puppy, loud, confessor, puppy. Hope whistle, aura, gavette, skirt, after ribbon, secretive, intellectual. Lollipop, 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 poof. Nature, the zone, happiness, sugar, anime. Cute bunny, heartbeat, strawberry, rainbow, feather, promise, promise. Beauty, breathe, incongruent, music, music. Let's see what I wrote, guys. Hi again, Ethan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ethan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. That bitch. Okay, Sir told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's okay, you still have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club for you. You're the manga girl. You are the manga girl. Natsuki finds herself sucked with saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I cannot agree with you more. It is literature. I mean, manga are written. I mean, most of the manga usually comes for shonen, right? Buat cowok-cowok. Tapi ada yang misteri. Ada yang benar-benar ceritanya panjang dan bagus kayak 20th Century Boys, itu gue suka banget. Moving on then. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Etienne always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Gue membantu emangnya. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? It's your really good friends, aren't you? What's with your face, Yuri? You wanna be good friends with me too? I might be a little jealous. Ooh. Someone jealous with me. Oh come, you and Etienne can become good friends too. You want that, don't you? Sayori. As usually, so it seems with the university she just put me into. Oh. You even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. This never happens in real life again. Just for the sake of the adventure, of the fun of a visual novel, I always just go along with it. So cute! Should've made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? No, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any message from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, what a sweet girl. What a sweet girl. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, Discuss it if you want it. Ah, so sweet. I'm gonna read it all night long, dear. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. This seems like kayaknya gamenya pengen buat kita suka dia ya. Oh well, not that I have any trouble enjoying that. So, phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Let's go check it out. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Gua suka kalau punya masalah. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I can totally relate to her. Kayak kalau misalnya lu punya koleksi game dan koleksi buku, biasa lu pengen buat rapi supaya terlihat sangat organized dan keren. Tapi kayaknya nggak semua mengerti kejadian itu, saudara-saudara. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You're at manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with my face? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the sack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Hey! She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Oh, CD, you are Natsuki. See, a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Just for you, Natsuki. I know that feel. Well, I can relate to that too, okay. I got a closer look at the box set. She's admiring. What is it? Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Etienne. Consider this a lesson straight from Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Such cliché. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoved the book right into my hands. Ah! I stared at the cover. It featured 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. You don't just stand there. Whoa! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to us, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What's that? Oh, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Oh, shouldn't you just say that? You poor innocent child, my sweet summer child. Don't make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh, sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Slice of life! I like Lucky Star. Slice of life. It's the most laid back slice of life ever. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for their lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. Do you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Are you describing this game, girl? That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Soka. Sounds like you already know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hihihi. Mulai merasa comfortable dengan itu ya, Natsuki? Bolehlah. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Yeah, your face says it all, girl. Feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, good angle, I like it. Oh ya, kita duduk di bawah main, di bawah jendela. We read on for a few more time. Looking at this angle, she looked kinda cute. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share a manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? You don't have friends, you little cutie tsundere. Girl? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face. Yeah, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. That is so true, people. Listen to that. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it on my own in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Here you go. So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. When are we gonna read the poems, goddammit? Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You are my favorite character right now. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Berarti semua wanita ini sepertinya punya permasalahan di dalam diri mereka masing-masing. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could short timing be any worse? Sorry. With that pose again, move this thing. Oh, I can. I actually can. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Oh! Asuka suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Well, alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and headed towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Aww. Is that really alright? I said I make mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it at home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Typical weeaboo. By tomorrow? I already got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Yeah, the second one it is. Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Notebook emang ada berapa tipe? Notebook yang bukannya gitu doang, sama buku tulis. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Sayori. No, kita lagi dekat sama ini kan, Natsuki. Natsuki dulu deh. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, what? Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. bitch. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Yeah, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, so. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Eh? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Alright. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you're so. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you don't have to go announcing it to the world that you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said it mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you seem to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's it. Yeah. I told you that you were gonna like that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. So you were seriously writing that? But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant to be more pro. I'm glad you learned something, acting all bossy on me. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't ya? Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with the last comment, just to make her feel happy. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, who's next? Sayori Desen. This is a good poem, Itian. Are you sure it's your first time? It is my first time, if you know what I mean. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm real happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Ah, gentleman. See? It's like I said before, Etienne. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Aww. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. Well, we'll see about that. Let's see. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Nice. But If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Something's deep about here. Let's see. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm getting goosebumps. Waktu kita kerjain poem itu ada tulisan suicide and death, right? Man. It's a little bit heavy, I guess. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. No. You're that kind of girl, aren't you? I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? To this Yuri girl, of course. Look at her try to read my poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I never realized I would be enjoying this visual novel, but okay, let's go. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Oh, Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Damn, once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity to her. Which, itself, is kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ugh, I don't understand, but I think it's heavy. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write wrong with poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo hoo. What's that who supposed to mean? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Etienne. Really? I must have totally missed the poem. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Yuri bilang kalau misalkan poem itu adalah bentuk ekspresi, dan kalau misalkan lu lihat poemnya Sayuri, ya itu sayur lah pokoknya, Sayuri, it has a little bit of death on it, which kinda creepy. Let's move on. That's impressive. That's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, so yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Last one. Hi, Etienne. Having a good time so far? Oh yeah. I look good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yes, I can do that. Don't worry, Etienne. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Etienne. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected, but... Oh, jeez. No. This kind of makes me think of something not so cute, right? And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Yeah. Who the hell is that? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kinda like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. That might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poems to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Hahaha, again! Hahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Wow, a little bit vulnerable, aren't we? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I cannot see. I reel blind like a film left down in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image is just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. What? See the direction the speckle protrudes. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Is she talking about? Is she breaking the fourth wall? Like kita yang di other side, maksudnya di kita yang mainin game ini melihat ke dalam, dia ngeliat keluar. Nice. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow for sure. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the hell? Phew. Okay. I think that's it for the first segment. And I'm sorry for the first part. Kalau misalkan suaranya nggak, suara backgroundnya kekencangan, suara gue kekecilan, gue coba yang ini mungkin masih kurang sempurna juga. I'm gonna make it better on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If any of you are watching, I don't know, but I like doing this. I like making visual. First time, baru pertama kali gue main visual novel dan ternyata seru juga. Dan saya ingin melanjutkan. Let's just save the game first. Save the game first. Thank you. And thanks so much for watching. Cheers.